enrolled in AP Lit, but what does that even mean? You were most likely handed a summer reading book, and from freshman year, watched the seniors take on their final literacy challenge. But why take a class that involves so much reading? We've been reading since the dawn of time, literally. Your great-grandparents read, your mom read, and even your brother's girlfriend's siblings probably read stories to their dog. But you're probably still asking, so what? I can take a million other AP classes. But in order to take those million other tests and classes, you need to be able to read. And sure, you may feel like you've done enough reading the last 17 years of your life, but what's one more? Illiteracy? It's all around us. I mean, take it from our fans at home from Twitter. And this one. Oh, and don't forget about this. Without reading and writing, where would we be? But since you are here for AP Lit, if you take away anything from this,
read the books.
If you want to know what you're doing, you gotta read the book.
You should probably read the summer book, because I didn't, and I had no idea what it was about.
Do the reading. Do the reading.
And I mean, AP Lit is fun. It can get you out of college classes, but if free money isn't enough incentive, this might be.
My favorite memory from AP Lit is probably reading Hamlet when Jack Nofke pronounced sword as sword.
I think my favorite book that we've read was probably Hamlet. Hamlet was pretty good, just because of how crazy he was acting in it.
Oh gosh, there are so many. I love Hamlet Day when we all wear black and we take our pictures with the skull. That's always a fun time. I absolutely love it when we start a book and the students think, this is too hard, this is awful, like Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. But by the time we're finished with it, they have such an ownership of the text and a greater understanding about why it was written and the impacts that it has. That's always great to see, that aha moment.
A piece of advice would be, read the books. If she tells you to read a chapter that night, read the chapter. Because when you're in discussions and the room is really quiet, it gets uncomfortable for everyone. And you don't want to be that one kid who's dragging everyone along with you, so read the books.
If you want to know what you're doing, you gotta read the book. Otherwise, you're done.
Walk in with a positive attitude. Ask questions. Come prepared. Because if you don't do the reading and everyone else is sitting around talking about the book, it's really hard to catch up. And you can't catch up reading Snoop, or Schmoop, or Spark Notes. You have to engage with the text, and you have to give yourself at least an hour a night of reading, and it really does help if you supplement your reading with background. If you do the work, you're going to get more out of it. Just like anything, you get more out of it when you put into it.
A key to success for me was I looked over the books on Schmoop real quick the night before. Just like make sure you know all the books you've read like throughout the year, and on your own especially, even if they aren't AP books, look over them real quick. Like know the characters, the protagonist, antagonist, all that kind of thing. Just, you know, that'll really help keep you fresh and definitely guarantee success.
You're going to have to prepare on your own time. I can get you going really, really well with the essays, but with the multiple choice, I think the best thing for us to do is practice often, and I'll have those available. Also, really work on your vocabulary, because if you don't know what the prompt is saying, and if you don't know what those possible answers are, you're going to struggle a bit.
Well, you can't fail if you don't take it. That was my theory. I didn't take it.
A favorite memory of Cochrane, honestly, she gives me favorite memories every day. She comes into class and is like yelling and screaming about something. But like whenever she sings, love that, dig that a lot.
Favorite memory of Cochrane?
Yeah, we had one day in my creative writing class, and she pulled out one of her favorite songs and started playing it on the speakers and proceeded to climb onto the top of the table and dance to the song while singing it.
with my little eye, a curly headed cutie, I could turn.
Wait. Okay.
I'm so lit right now. Okay.